Smuggler's Cove. Ah, frick.
No end to these black things.
Throw them no corner!
Got it.
I interrupted myself.
Get off my back.
Hold on. Yes.
I'll get on it. Can I get to the ladder? So you can get off my back? The ladder? So you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. I'll get on it. I'll get on it. Now it's better than later. Can I get to the ladder? So you can get off my back? Got it. Right on. Now it's better than later. Got it. Can I get to the ladder? So you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Alright, alright.
One down.
Got it. Can I get to the ladder? Get off my back?
I guess I'm still alive. Funny how that shit happens.
Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Yeah, I know I said like episodes ago that I was gonna be done, that I wanted to be done, in fact. But at this point, I want to be done in a different way. Hey!
Got it.
Stay here.
I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic.
Wait, that one looked weird.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Right on.
Oh,
Get on it.
armored over alpha. That's a good thing.
Got it. Got it. I'll get on it. I'll get on it. Excellent! Now better than later. I'll get on it. Alright, alright. Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back? Watch the horror as I rip you apart! I'll get on it. Now better than later. I'll get on it.
can't waste time. We have to do something about these darkspawn.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this guy's supposed to give me the... Oh, there we go. He kept most of them alive. But not that guy.
Commander, the Darkspawn are retreating. We haven't heard much, but what we have heard is... not good. The Architect's messenger has given us directions to the Mother's lair. We must pursue her. The messenger said the Architect also planned to kill the Mother. I do not know what to make of that. Commander, what should we do with the messenger? It shall be as you say. Make her watch over you, Commander.
Praise the Maker.
Oops. Oh, great.
It'll do. Sure.
You've saved us, thank you.
Yay. But our walls. We had good walls. They said it. They told me.
No end to these blasted things. Can I get to the ladder? Can I get off my back? Right,
Wow, there sure be a lot of dragon runs here. hope you
back.
get the glitchy not
Alright.
sound. Just be
I'll
real.
get So you can act? Sounds better than... Alright. Got it.
They're stuttering. That's what.
Darkspawn. Kill them all! Can I get to the ladder? Get off my back? Alright.
Okay. Howdy. Hey, you big jerk.
Now it's got it. Now it's better than later.
I'm mostly lightning improved. Get disoriented, scrub. And curse yourself. I'm not fireproof anymore. Leave.
More blood! Where's the next one?
Oh, I just realized that my these got turned off at some point.
Can I get to the ladder? So you can get off my back?
Ow. I saw it coming until I did not.
Got it. Now it's better than later.
Curse mortality again.
Now it's better than later. Got it. Right Someone's going to fall. It sure won't be me.
Dragon, please drop your things. Dragon, I want your things. I know you got them. They wouldn't give us such a difficult fight and not give things. Would they? Come on, Dragon. I'm gonna wander over here. When I wander back, you better have things.
course.
Hey, give me your things. You're supposed to have things.
Need something pummeled? Yes, see.
We can talk about it later.
Dragon's supposed to drop things. Why isn't it dropping things? Hey. I guess it doesn't. I give up. If it's got good stuff, I missed it. Too bad. That's what now? 4 high dragons we've killed? So there's that one. Oh. There was Flemeth, the one that they thought was on Andraste, and the spooky lightning one. Yeah, that's 4.
I'm glad to see that you are well, sister.
Oh, Serani. Oh, thank Mythal, you're still alive. What has the architect done to you? Why are you with him?
The architect is kind to me, and tender, and he has told me his plan. The Darkspawn are just like us. The architect has freed them, and they search for a place in this world, just like the Dalish are searching. Everything he's done to help his people. You can respect that, can't you, sister?
Serani, they killed our friends, and so many others. Don't you remember?
I do. And this is why I must help them. They are like children come into the world with no understanding of what is good and fair. They have a bestial nature, but I've seen them overcome it. They just need to be shown how. No, I have work to do. The architect is waiting for me, and for you. He will explain everything. You will see, as I have seen.
No, don't go.
Well, that sure was a thing. Anyway, over here's a box. It's locked though, but we can ask Sigrun to break it for us.
Fun. What's next?
Oh, there's no box over here.
To a ladder so you can get off my back. Get on. I get to the ladder so you can get off my back. And I get to the ladder so you can get off my back. Get on. Alright. Got it. Get on. So you can get off my back. Now it's better than later. Get on. How about you? Now it's better than later.
I don't want to go fight that off.
You can get off my back. Now it's better than later.
Come, bro.
Alright. Now it's better than later. To a ladder so you can get off my back. Now it's better than later. Alright. Can I get to a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, second crystal. Neato. Some gold. That way it looks like it's probably the right way. So let's hang out in here. A third crystal. What are these for? Well, there's a fourth one, and there are 4 sockets here, so I'm expecting... Ooh. Okay. Put in some crystals. Put in some crystals. Put in some crystals. There go the crystals. We got a zappy. What is it do? That special abilities may be available? For who? Doesn't look like me. Ah, grin. No wait, he already had that. Sigrin. Valana. Okay. So I turned on the lightning.
Darkspawn, kill them all!
Stay back here,
off my back? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. Got it. Alright. Now it's better than later.
we got grub.
Got it.
Grub.
Now
Stop doing rupture. Hey, grub.
Got it. Alright. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Another crystal.
I'll get on it. Got it.
Crystal 2. And here's tower 2. What shenaniganery are we gonna have to get up to down here? Hey, it's that guy.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened. I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Yeah, the sort of misunderstanding that ends with a field of dead bodies. I get those sometimes.
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate. The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not gone as I planned. I only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try. My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood.
How does that make sense? Grey Warden blood is basically dark blood.
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform.
Yes.
Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
The Wardens are supposed to stop the Blight. We'll be retired and talking about the glory days in no time.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
This reeks of stupid. The last thing we need is more Darkspawn thinking for themselves. This is what my sister saw. An ally amongst the Darkspawn. This is an opportunity we cannot pass up.
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work. I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know.
I wonder.
Why does some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers. My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains. And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way. I thought it little different from your order's use of Darkspawn blood. We both do what we must in response to the Blight. The first blood came from Uther, freely given. She was a Grey Warden, as you are, and joined us many years ago.
I'm big mad about it, but...
Hey, if playing with their newfound minds keeps the Darkspawn away from Orzammar, I'm happy.
This is the right thing to do. Sarani believed it, and I do too. No! No! This is a monster! I can't let you do this!
Sigrun.
I do, but... I hope you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Commander. I realize what a leap of faith this is for you. I hope that I prove worthy of your trust. The Mother lies ahead, Warden. I cannot approach her physically. Her children protect her from my power. But when you reach her, I will do whatever I can to help you. You have my promise.
Sigrun big did not like that. Exactly thing number 2. I have to play more children. I hate children. Don't like them. They're bad.
No end to these blasted things.
Hey, you. Fall down. Fall down and die. Fall down and also die. No, don't like them. You know how people say they love that after these children are pretty much exactly what they would look like if I were the one who created comic horror. Don't like it. It's bad. It combines the uncanny valley of Dragon Age Origins graphics, which already kind of bothered me a little bit. Everybody moves very robotically while still looking human. With bugs. Why they gotta be bugs? Don't like it. It's bad.
I'm sorry, am I too quick for you?
I would literally much rather fight a bunch of ogres.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on you.
I'll go with Sigrun.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Sounds better than later.
Hey, you big jerk. Get dead. Don't like him.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder?
Also, they've got overwhelmed. Everything works.
Got it. All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
No. No more.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on you. Right? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
No. Don't like him. Oh, Earthquake's not recharged. Alright, paralyzed
All
one.
right. Excellent.
Immortality.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Get off my back. All right. Sounds better than later. Now it's better than later. Excellent! I'll get it.
Don't like him. See, they're not even bugs, but like, with the grossest mouth. Don't like them.
Fail. Just like you wanted.
Thank you, Sigrun. Sorry you're mad at me. What does that do? Cool. I'm good to know. I just did a thing. Let's go. Oh, spaghetti. Got a bad feeling about this. Are we gonna get to talk to this lady too?
Now the pieces fall into place. The Grey Warden comes, the instrument of the Father. Oh, and the Father, he is but a shadow. Oh, how my children protect me. How they love me.
I have told you many times, Mother. I am not the Father. I am simply the Architect.
It does not change what you are. You took away that beautiful music, left us with nothing.
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. I am truly sorry.
Ah, but perhaps the Warden would like to hear how it was that the Father began the Blight. You want the source of the Archdemon? The one who brought all our kind to the surface? Here he is!
Hey.
Well, paint me green and call me a turnip.
Ah, there it is then. Unfortunate. I did find the old god Athemiel, but I did not wish another blight. I attempted my joining ritual. My hope was that this would free all Darkspawn, unravel the curse from its source. Alas, I was unlucky. Is it not the way of the Grey Wardens to do what must be done, in the name of combating the Blight? The Blight is a menace, both for your people and for mine. To end it requires sacrifice and risk.
And how lonely the Father was. How terrible to be the outcast, the outsider. He claims he wishes the Darkspawn to be free, but what he truly wants is to correct them.
However you feel about what I have done, the Mother is mad. She cannot be allowed to...
Begone, Shadow! You cannot Mother any more than you already have. And now the hero is alone.
I got 3 friends with me.
Oh, the Mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
No end to these blasted things. All right.
Oh. Yeah, I know how to do it. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop that one on her. Ow. Get it down, Johnny.
Now it's better than later.
Don't like it.
Right.
That's it. At least y'all have don't like those crustacean boys. No. I got interrupted. And I got overwhelmed. Get off me. Don't like those crustaceans. Get rid of it. No more. I hate it.
So you can get off my back? Now it's better than later.
Hey you, go in jail.
Get on. Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back? Now it's better
Also
than later.
curse immortality. Also weakness. What other nonsense can I drop on you? Disorient.
I'll get on it.
Oh, I got
You a ladder? So
disorient.
you can get off my back? Now it's better than later.
Don't like them. And
You a ladder? Get off my back?
no overwhelm. Earthshaker.
I'll get on it. Alright.
You drink
Ready.
a potion.
Got it. Get off my back?
You do.
Alright.
Stop dying. Get these grubs out of here. Hate them. They're bad.
Get off my back. Alright. Get off my back?
Go away. Go in jail again.
Now it's better than later. Got it. Alright. I'll get on it. Excellent! Get on it. Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Got it. Alright. Now it's better than later. Got it. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back? Alright. Now it's better than later.
Go away. Leave me alone. Your gross sounds. I don't have any magic. Right, I forgot.
Get on it. Now it's better than later.
I don't know any like spells. Some of those grubs are still alive. After the death of the mother, the remaining Darkspawn forces scattered and fled back into the deep roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. The architect apparently kept his word, gathering his remaining disciples to follow the rest of their kind back underground. Those Grey Wardens in other nations were appalled to hear of the architect's continued existence, but were unable to track him down despite years of effort. Oops, whatever. Some within the Order have claimed that the architect survival guarantees another blight, and yet the deep roads have lately been quieter than any can recall. Most have resignedly decided that it is now in the Maker's hands. Word of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire, while the magnitude of the losses at Vigil's Keep came to light, or when sympathy of generous donations from all the realms into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year, Vigil's Keep in 5. The Darkspawn Massacre. Free after joining the Warden in the Battle of Amaranthine, struck out on his own. The city soon buzzed with stories of a cloaked but lisping figure who aided travelers in danger. At the same time, reports of isolated cases of the Darkspawn disease emerged. No one connected the two. Although the war devastated many farms in the Arling, all agreed loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farm holders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Vigil's keep stood alone against the horde of Spawn. The Mother force outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. But the sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any bold and ogre could throw. Vigil's soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held one night, then two, then a week, and eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The keep developed an almost mythic reputation. The few survivors immortal left in song and legend. The Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine, with traders reassured by guards continually patrolling the pilgrim's path. But prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing commanders' patience for years to come. Peace allowed the wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon, Vigil's keep a capable army with wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge the threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Voldemort stood on the battlements and pronounced its defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Some nobles claimed the Grey Wardens were involved in Ben Esmeralda's disappearance on the eve of the final battle against the Darkspawn. Dark whispers hint the conspiracy to oust the Wardens from Amaranthine is still afoot. Among many legends that the Vigil spawned was one of the great heroes of the next age, a sheep herder turned soldier by the name of Sir Alec the Valiant, who eventually founded an order of knights that lasted 1,000 years. Oh. The commander's blade, Vigilance, crafted from the bones of an ancient dragon, was both stolen by Antivan crows. The blade changed hands many times thereafter, with some master swordsmen pursuing the weapon their entire lives. Some claim that this legendary blade has a life of its own, and that its power is still growing. Dwarf Glaven refined his lyrium sand explosives, but left the warden's employ after Kunari and mercenaries tried to assassinate him. Although the dwarf bomber took secrets with him, the learned say he left us to follow him. The villagers, were distinctive silver armor that Master Wade crafted, came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. A few years after Calhirol was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the tide. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Calhirol was too important to be abandoned. At a tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Calhirol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Calhirol was claimed for Orzammar, once and for all. As promised, Voldric and Dworkin presented Orzammar's Shaper with the stone marker that told of how Calhirol's castless had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. The commander of the Grey was invited to Orzammar as a guest of honor at a feast commemorating the defenders of Calhirol. The Shaper read the names of the castless off the marker, and presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone, as befitted warriors of their stature. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly, settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the veil was still thin, and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant, and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. The survivors of the siege at Vigil's Keep hailed Anders and his magic for holding back hundreds of the assaulting Darkspawn. In the ensuing victory celebration, the men dragged the mage to the fire to engage him in a drinking contest. Anders lost. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages. But when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order. And ever after, The wardens were his home and his lasting companions. Valana never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her Dalish culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. After several years in the Grey Wardens, Valana disappeared one day. Most surmise that she left for the Deep Roads to resume the search for her sister, but no one knows for sure. Nathaniel managed to survive the battle at Vigil's Keep, leading a spirited defense in the last minutes to protect his family home. That ferocity impressed many of his fellow soldiers, who hoisted him to their shoulders and paraded him around the courtyard when the battle was done. After spending a number of years with the Wardens, Nathaniel realized that the life was not for him. He said goodbye to his sister, Delilah, and his new nephew, then left to seek his fortune. In time, that nephew became a Grey Warden himself, in emulation of Nathaniel, then rose to Warden Commander. He brought honor to that Howe name once again. Justice fought valiantly at the battle for Vigil's Keep, but before the victory horn sounded, a Darkspawn sword removed Kristoff's head. It was, of course, unclear whether the spirit of justice perished or simply departed. At the least, Kristoff's wife, Aura, was finally able to claim her husband's ashes. Although Sigrun seemed intent on leaving for her calling, departing for the Deep Roads to finish what she started in Kal Hirol, the Warden Commander had a knack for finding important and absolutely urgent things to occupy the dwarf. And so Sigrun delayed her long walk into the darkness for several decades, even though she never stopped cracking jokes about needing her to throw herself at death. Oghren continued to regale young Warden recruits with tale of his prowess both in battle and bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug. Felsi returned to Vigil's Keep several times to see Oghren, usually bringing their toddler as Oghren's inability to act seriously wore on her, however, and her visits dwindled, then stopped altogether. If Oghren missed her or his child, he never showed it. As for the savior of Ferelden, he did not remain as commander of the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern, the blight well and truly over. It was time for him to move on. Some years later, the savior of Ferelden vanished entirely. Nobody knows for sure what purpose he departed, yet neither does anyone think his tale is complete. Snot. What? I think this is not what's supposed to be happening. But we get to see it. Whatever it's doing. Can you tell this wasn't quite as polished as Origins? What with all the glitches? That one's still running! Okay, there we go. I fixed it. So yeah, that was Dragon Age Awakening. Next up is the last part of Dragon Age Origins, Witch Hunt. That said, I'm probably going to off-camera redo Golems just so that it's canonically within the timeline where it's supposed to be. Whatever, it's fine. See you guys next time. I'm sorry this was really long. I hope it was a good finale. Bye bye.